How did you feel out there today?
Good. I mean, felt like we went in there with a pretty clear game plan and just continuing the development. Really like that usage of the cutter day, even though my last one got hit a little bit. Just happy with how things are progressing and just continue on this spring.
Just in terms of how you're tweaking that pitch, I mean, you said that you liked how it felt today. I mean, how has that progression been throughout the first couple weeks?
Good. It's been kind of one of those things that I pride myself in just using as much as possible. I think the value of like live reps like this today are probably the most important thing moving forward. So being able to just take those and keep pushing, I think we're in a really good spot with it.
Just one more on the cutter. Are you able to kind of tell how it can help you as you experiment with it in these settings, even if you're not maybe game planning around it the way you would in a competitive environment?
Yeah, great question. I think the thing that, I hope people can't read my lips, but I just kept on saying I'm a ground ball pitcher in the dugout because it reminded me a lot of the development we had on the slider last year. But just continuing to know that, hey, if I need a ground ball or I need something a little more, over the plate, it's definitely a really good option, especially when like today the changeup wasn't really there. So I'm really happy about it.
Because you're so over the top, the cutter, the slider, do you find those a little less natural to sort of learn and throw well?
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things where you hear a lot of pitchers say that there's only a certain amount of pitches you can really throw from a certain arm slot. I never really thought it would be harder. I think it's just more something to get comfortable with. So I think like as I get more comfortable with things, even like showed signs of it today, like it's going to be a very useful pitch for me moving forward.
Just more broadly, how much different is it just being in big league camp this year versus last year and previous years in minor league camp?
Well, other than pitching in the stadium, it's just a lot of fun to be able to pick brains off people I normally wouldn't have access to, and I shouldn't say I wouldn't have access to, but be able to like share those locker room conversations and build those relationships. Because at the end of the day, like to me, that's just the most important thing coming out of this. Like I could have a perfect spring and everything goes great on the field, but if I can focus on things that are off the field, I feel like that's going to help me moving forward a lot.
What do you think the biggest thing you learned from your 5-game major league stint was last year that you're taking into spring and to the season with you this year?
Yeah, baseball is a complicated game. It's my favorite, obviously, but it can be a roller coaster. And I think the main thing I want to be able to take into it from what I learned last year is just like how to stay neutral in all of it. Because at the end of the day, like you're gonna have days where you're gonna absolutely carve, and other days you're gonna get your teeth kicked in. And be able to stay the same person through it all is probably the most important thing. And I learned that a lot last year about it.
Was that hard for you to learn? Like, did that take you a long time to come to grips with?
Yes and no. I think it's just more like maturity. I think that's something that I thought I had a little bit of a better understanding from my parents growing up. But then when having to pair that with baseball, it's a little bit different. So that's only one of those experiences that you can really just learn. So being able to just take those experiences and push it into it, I feel like I'm in a really good spot with it.
Carson, 3-hit day for you. What specifically did you like about your at-bats?
I got to 2 strikes on all of them pretty quick. So, being able to battle for my team and just find a way on base, I feel like it's pretty huge.
How much pride do you take in that part of your game, being able to work the count, stay alive, get your pitch?
A lot. I hate striking out. So that's one thing about me. So just like being able to fight for every pitch, scrap for it is really good.
I'm sure you're confident you could hit at any level anyway, but you're facing guys who have had, some stretches in the majors in these early innings. Does that add anything to your confidence level in these games?
Not too much. I just try and take it one at bat at a time, stay where my feet are, try not to dwell on the results, good or bad, just stick with what I'm doing in the cages and what I have going with my coaches.
I'm sure you had heard that you had a chance to make the opening day roster. David Stern's talking about it. How do you approach these last couple of weeks, and what's the experience been like for you?
Just soak up every bit of information I can from all the veteran guys around here and just take it day by day, be myself, nothing else.
Having been in the big league clubhouse now for a few weeks and getting in some games, just what's your overall comfort level?
I feel like I'm getting adjusted day by day, kind of seeing how everyone's playing, how, like, what it takes, seeing how good they are. I feel like I'm getting comfortable really day by day.
In terms of your bat-to-ball skills and just your ability to hit breaking pitches off speed, I mean, is that something that you developed over the years? How'd you hone that over the years?
I feel like it kind of sprouted from, again, not liking striking out. So anything not to strike out, putting the ball in play, is just good things will happen.
Some people have gotten away from that in the game. Strikeouts don't matter anymore to some people, the number of them. Obviously, you're different than that. Has that always been the case with you, or do you even understand that vantage point where people look at strikeouts as just another out?
I mean, not really. I just try and go in there and fight every AB, not trying to give something away by taking a dumb swing or anything like that.
Do you lose sleep when you strike out?
What?
Do you lose sleep when you strike out?
No. Not at all.
Carlos, I know you guys aren't going to obsess too much over results with Benge or anyone early, but 3-hit day for him, was there anything you saw that stuck out about what he was able to do?
Yeah, his ability to stay on the fight, especially when he gets behind in counts. We saw it today. His ability to foul off pitches and then just using the whole field and putting the ball in play. His bat-to-ball skills, we saw it today. He just finds a way, It was just good to see. Probably missed some good fastballs to hit, but even though he got behind in counts, he was able to stay on the fight, like I said, and put the ball in play.
How did Jonah look to you?
Yeah, I think it was okay. And a good learning and a development experience here on a day where he didn't have the changeup. So now, okay, not only is a fastball changeup, is now let me work on I got the cutter now, even though he gave up the homer on a cutter down and in. But the breaking ball, he's not a fastball changeup pitcher anymore. Now, he's got some other weapons that he could use, and today was a perfect example of it. He kept going to that cutter. And yeah, like I said, I think it was a good learning experience for him out of the gate.